so aggressive. I was just like, I don't even want to say. She was like, you that bitch from TikTok, right? And I was like,
whoa, hold on, like, nah. That's crazy. The head nod, like, yo, you that bitch from TikTok? I'm like, wait. Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Completely Irresponsible. We have another special guest in the building. You may have seen her on TikTok and Instagram, starting trouble and being funny. We got Michele. How's it going?
hello.
How you doing?
Good. I'm chilling.
Oh, one more thing. Amro is still building a pyramid in Egypt. I saw him on a plane, so I'm assuming that pyramid is done. He will be back. I'll figure it out. But he will be back soon, and we can discuss him building pyramids. My bad. I like fucking with him. But how's it been, though? Pleasure to meet you. Glad I got you here. I got to keep it a buck. I've been thinking about DMing you for a minute, and then, like, I don't like DMing people, especially, like, when they have, like, a certain amount of followers. I just get in my head a little bit. I was like, all right, maybe I'll just email her. But then I was like, the emails haven't really been working lately. Fuck it, I'm about to just DM her. But I've been sitting there for like a couple months. And I'm like, yo, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Nah, cause yo, like, your shit is dumb funny. Like, I just saw it randomly on TikTok. I was telling her prior to starting that, like, my old TikTok I got banned. But before I got banned, like, I just kept seeing the videos in my feed, like, just over and over and over again. And then finally I was like, fuck it, like, I'm about to just follow her. This shit is funny. Like, I kind of need to. I don't want to have to keep looking for it. I was waiting for the You know how, like, I don't know if you ever done this, but when you really like someone's shit, you just start binge watching, like, all their content. I was doing that for a minute, and then I was like, damn, like, I finished. I ain't got nothing else to look at. And then so I was like, all right, I started following, and then got to Instagram. I was like, let me just follow my regular page. I use that more than a podcast page. It's not a good thing to do, but so I was like, all right, let me just follow, keep tracking. I'm like, yo, gotta get on the podcast. I just got to figure out how the fuck to approach this shit, because like the gap in followers, sometimes you look at it and you're like, here's the reality. Like, it's okay thing to do, but it's like sometimes people are like, why would I do this? Like, there's no benefit sometimes, you know? Like, so it can go either way. Like, I've had people be like, nah, like, it's just good for me to do and for people to learn who I am outside of whatever I do. Like, we had Loco Ninja on. And people only know him for doing, like, beauty stuff, but they don't know how he got to where he was and, like, how he was being treated in the Bronx type shit. So it's, like, to see his progression, or, like, Chris the comedian, like, to see where he's going. So people look at it different, but I overthink shit like a motherfucker, so.
No, I can tell. I'm like, what?
Yeah, my brain just be going. I do that at work, too, though, so it'd be, like, but they like it at work because they're like, yo, you need to overthink this stuff, like. Well, when I'm, like, doing podcast shit, I'll just be like, all right, I gotta chill the fuck out. But, I'm happy you're here, though, so welcome.
It's always good to shoot your shot, so I should know, always shoot your shot, because...
Depends,
no,
man.
always.
You be shooting your shot? Like,
yes, creators, to other people. Because sometimes I be feeling like nobody know who I am, and they be like, oh, my God, I love you. And I'm like, oh, really? And then, like, see, I would have never got that opportunity if I didn't, say something.
That's true. True.
I be shooting my shots at brands. I do it too. I just always put yourself first. You gotta think of yourself as something important too. You can't just be insignificant.
Nah, that's true. How do you feel now, like, being this creator? You have over, like, hundreds of thousands of followers. Do you feel like when you walk around, people just be like, oh shit? Or, so let me give you an example, right? There's this creator I started seeing. I do not remember his TikTok name, but basically he's, like, this fashion dude, like, very Soho-y. He has, like, this thing in the middle of his forehead. It looks like an eye to me, but it's not. I think he's, like, he calls himself, like, the doctor or some shit. And he's like, oh, top 3 brands you should never wear. And it's like, in live, I was walking home, just mad bored, done with my day. I was like, let me just take a walk, like, fuck it. And I'm walking down Soho down to, like, I'm not gonna give mad specific details, but I'm walking in fucking Soho down to the Lower East Side, and I see this nigga. I'm like, first of all, like, damn, this nigga tall as fuck. Like,
first, okay,
yeah, oh yeah, nah, you curse. I'll bleep it out for, like, socials and shit. But I was like, damn, this nigga tall as fuck. Like, what the fuck? And then I was like, oh shit, like, that's pretty fucking cool. This nigga just walking around like it's nothing. Like, like, he don't have hella followers and shit. So it's like this weird thing. Like,
I think people forget social media is just social media, because it's like, online it's like you're cool, but then it's like if all your followers is in Brazil, like you know what I'm saying, like you in New York. But for me, I was growing a little bit of a following, but then when I would go out, I was working from home, so I didn't go out a lot. But when I would go out to like Seatown, by the way, them prices for cranberry juice is ridiculous.
Bro, don't get me started.
Right.
Don't get me fucking started.
But I was walking to there, and then, like, I swear to God, 3 people stopped me, and I look a mess. Like, I'm wearing, like, a house shirt and stuff.
Yeah.
I may have a little crust on my lip. I don't know. Like, it was just... And so, it was 3 people that stopped me, and I was like, oh, one person stopped me. That's it. Like, you know? And then another person literally on the same block. I said, nah, like, this is too much, so...
You like Castanet. Like, you shutting down New York. I see you. Like... I heard about your riots, actually. That's crazy. Like, yeah, it was right at Seatown. It was like, yo, like, we had to call the police. They was throwing shit.
Bye.
That was you. All right. I see now. You famous. All right.
I'm up there, but just not too much. You know what I'm saying? But the thing with me is, like, ever since then, I started, like, dressing out more. Like, I started, like, looking more presentable soon as, because I was like, yeah. And then ever since then, I swear nobody else recognized me, or, like, they feel like it's too... Like, they're scared to approach me. Like, I could realize when somebody recognizes me, but they don't want to say nothing. Like, they'll just stare like... and I'm just like...
That's weird.
Just say something. I would rather you say something to me than just stare at me, because it's New York. Come on now. Now, I don't know if I know you from high school or something, or... You feel me? So I don't know if it's beef or something, or you just do that little stare. It make me...
That is a fact. Like, you mentioning that, the fact that it's like, yo, we do live in New York. That staring shit.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like, I've been there. Like, I've been on the train. Like, I just zone out sometimes. And I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm staring at somebody. All right, let me just look at some shit. Like, but when people stare at me, I'm starting to get a little agitated. I'm like, all right, nigga, like, you got like 3 more seconds of these for we either gonna get in a staring contest, or if I'm in a bad mood, I might have to speak up, like, and be like, yo, what the fuck are you looking at? And so I can see how you just minding your business on a day-to-day, doing some groceries, whatever, maybe running a fucking errand, and then the nigga's just like, oh shit, like, oh shit, is that? No fucking way. Like,
then I
trying
to with my little sister, and it's funny because I be out with my little sister, and like she's seen when people like recognize me and they say hi and stuff. But then one time we in the hood. I live in the hood. I live in Brownsville. But we walking in the hood, and, you know, you walk past a group of niggas. Yeah. And then they was all staring. She's like, oh my God, they must have recognized you from TikTok. I'm like,
nah, it's just a group of niggas. Nah, there's just some niggas just being niggas. Like,
tell the difference, and I was like,
that's
oh my God.
Funny. What was the most, I guess, awkward exchange? I got 2 questions. First one, what is the most awkward exchange you've had where people just seen you outside minding your business? Like, my bad, I got hiccups. You know what I mean? Just you chilling. What happened?
What was the second question, so I know?
The second question is, have you ever been like on a date and no one's known who you are and they found out later?
Okay. So the first question, I guess the most awkward one, it wasn't really awkward. It was just real ghetto. It was like, she's like, you that from TikTok.
Wow.
Mind you, this.
Whoa.
Like,
nah, hold on a second.
Like, so her friend, that's from TikTok. Like, yeah.
You could curse.
My God. I know, but like, it was so aggressive. I was just like, I don't even want to say. She was like, you that bitch from TikTok, right? And I was like,
whoa, hold on a second. Nah. That's crazy. The head nod, like, yo, you that bitch from TikTok? I'm like, wait. They just
we wasn't even close. It was like she was down it was like, I want to say, like, it was some space between us.
That's
like,
better, because then you can, like...
But she was like, you the...
Yeah.
So I'm walking to them, and she tapped her friend who got a stroller on her hair, and she like, that's the... From
Montgomery.
Like, she be like, but they love my stuff. She was like, no, I loved your video.
Okay.
She was going in, like, she reacting the whole video on the street.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's like right in front of my house.
You got like she's like a bar, but for your fan base. No. Do you have a name for your fan base yet?
I don't. I
gotta make one.
I was going.
Gotta make one.
If I say Die and Breathe, I feel like that's so cliche, but I don't know.
Fuck it. Like, I mean,
I gotta think.
Nicki got Barbs. Cardi got Barty Gang. That's pretty like simple. Like Die and Breathe. I don't know. I mean, you can figure out, but playing something like that, like
Breeds. That sounds so.
Breeds.
Sound a little domestic.
Yeah, I was thinking like, cause I could, like, yo, I'm a breed. I'm like, what? Like, you breeding? Like that's what you do for a profession? Like, nah.
You know when girls be like, he want to breed me because my neck hair soft and all that other stuff.
Excuse me?
You know when like soft neck hair, soft baby hairs?
No. I know that, but
And they would like post pictures and be like, "Oh, this is why he want to breed me."
who?
That was a thing.
Where?
Like you would like it would be people with like I guess a soft texture of hair. They'd be like, "This is why he want to breed me," and I would be like, "What?"
Stop it.
You've never seen that?
No. I've never in my life seen or heard a woman be like, "Yo, he want to breed me because I got neck hair." Like what?
But like I guess your kitchen is like an indicator of like you have a softer texture here.
That's crazy. That is. All right.
You ain't ever want to breed nobody because of their neck hair?
I don't want to breed nobody, period. Like, I cannot afford a kid. Like, that's fucking crazy. I've lived my entire life with the full understanding that kids are extremely fucking expensive. My mother made sure to make me understand, hey, yo, listen, what I did, do not repeat. Like, and I've lived my life by that shit. Now they're a little concerned because it's like, I'm 28. She's like, all right, yo, like, you getting up there in age, my boy. Like
30 without no kids and you black? Like, I'm kidding.
dying
like,
breed.
No,
I'm a dying breed.
Period.
Like, fuck out of here. But yeah, my sister was dead like, yo, like, so when are you getting a kid? And I was like,
really?
yeah,
She older or younger?
She's 23.
Oh.
My stepbrother, 29, he has a kid. So that's why she asked. She was like, yeah, when are you next? I was like, nigga, I'm trying to figure out what I'm eating tomorrow. Like,
No,
stop playing with me.
asked about the wedding or if you
Nah,
were
no
in a
wedding,
relationship, just
no
when
girlfriend.
the baby.
Oh, no, they do ask about that too. Like, all right, like, hey, kid, girlfriend. Not as much as anymore because it's very clear, like, this motherfucker just trying to figure it out right now.
No,
like, so
I respect that.
Yeah.
Getting away and stuff.
But yeah, but that's still crazy. Not the breeding thing. I'm gonna think about that later. But the fact that like someone just like not essentially ran down on you, but like with an aggressive ass tone is like, yo, that's that bitch from TikTok. Like,
But it was just so New York. That's what it was.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like aggressive. Like I was scared. But it was just like, oh my, hold on. Like,
nah, you catch me slipping on the wrong day, I might be like, oh shit, I'm gonna get my ass beat today. Like,
but I love
that's
how they so
crazy.
friendly with me. Like, they think that I'm they. I mean,
that's good.
I am they friends. These my people. Period.
Yeah, nah, that's good. Like, I think the only thing, I mean, granted, I don't gotta deal with that shit, so it is what it is. But I could just imagine, like, on a long ass day, someone trying to talk to you, and you're just like, yo, bro, like, not fucking today, like, not today.
Whew.
So I hope that's not that
gonna
bad.
happen, but
Yeah.
hopefully not now.
But now, so far, it's been chill though. Like,
It's
you
been
go out,
chill.
you get love, people see you. Do you? I guess that's kind of the same thing. You don't feel like it's hard to like move around, right? Just chill, like unless you go to an event. Oh, my bad.
I gotta take Ubers, and I ain't gonna lie, I can't go to Smorgasburg.
What about? Nah, that's even worse. I was gonna say the
too many people recognize me, and I looked a mess. It started
see,
raining.
that's the thing that sucks.
My
You can't just look
natural
like a mess. Like,
My tracks were showing a little bit. I said, let me get out of here for somebody.
that's
Put
tragic.
me on some blog page with 2K followers. Some
Damn.
teen.
You don't think that sucks? You can't just walk out and look like a mess.
I know, but I mean, it's part of the game. Like you.
But damn, nigga, like it's a Saturday morning, 7 a.m. You just want to go to C-Town, get your fucking food, and niggas gonna be like, damn, bro, she look like a fucking bum. Like,
No, literally, my mom be like, go get your grandma's medicine from the pharmacy.
yeah, you can't.
I'm
What
like,
are you gonna do when
"Mommy,
you sick?
please." She be like, just go out right now. You look fine. I'm like, mommy, I'm literally in a t-shirt and shorts and some neck braids. Like, I cannot go out like this.
What are you gonna do? Do you live on your own right now or not?
No, I live with my parents.
Okay, so like, here's one of the things about living on your own that kind of sucks is like, there's a point in time where you gotta just handle it on your own. Like, I got sick last year, and then I was just like, fuck, like I gotta get something to like medicine type shit, and I look like garbage. Like, my hair was grown out, so it's like, once you go to bed, your hair's all flat and fucked up. I'm like, damn, I got crust here. Like, I could barely breathe out one nose. I definitely threw up last night, so you could tell. Like, I just like my
What was
eyes.
this, COVID?
No, I didn't get COVID. I just caught like a regular cold and then food poisoning at the same time.
Oh, it'd be like that.
Yeah, got the double whammy. So I'm just like, all right, walk into this store. I'm just like, damn, son, like, old niggas can see me outside. I look like shit. Like, but that's just cool because they old as fuck, but it's just me by myself. Also, no one's looking for me. So for you, it's like, if you get sick and you on your dolly and niggas see you outside, that's a TikTok. That's a TikTok right there. You might be like Fousey. I don't know. Like,
What Fousey do?
what did he not do? Like, you didn't see what happened?
I've been seeing too many stuff that I can't keep up. He got arrested. He said the N-word.
That was funny as fuck. I'm sorry. I don't like when non-black people say the N-word.
I do not agree with that.
No, I don't like when non-black people don't say the N-word, but his reaction was OD funny. I was like, all right, but all you have to do is apologize.
Like what he said?
He when he was singing that J. Cole song, he said nigga, and he was just like, he used to start screaming, he just start banging on the couch, not the couch, the bed. And I'm like, all right, bro, like, all right, like, relax, like, I get
Not
it.
that word release something.
Yeah, like, all you had to do was be like, yo, fuck, my bad, guys. I'm sorry. That's it. Him banging on it and, like, overselling the apology, I was rolling. I was like, I'm sorry, I gotta laugh at this shit. Because it's like, it's not that deep. Just say sorry. Move on about your day, my boy. But in general, it's been a lot. Like, I was just watching, like, a fucking mini documentary on it this morning. Like, how he started was, like, I mean, not how he started, but, like, his rise again was essentially, like, he was just like, all right, bro, like, I'm just going to take care of myself. I'm going to be healthy. And I'm going to do right in the world. And he genuinely was. And I thought that was pretty cool. Like, he was in Walmart. He pulled a prank on somebody saying he was going to give him 500. And then...
He didn't give him 500?
Nah, he did. He was like, yo, like, you know, like, I don't want to actually, like... he's like, it was a prank, but I'm actually going to give you the 500. Like, because, like, he's like, I can understand the dopamine high from thinking, like, you're about to get this money. And then someone's like, psych, nah. Like, especially because you work at fucking Walmart. Like, there's only so much...
Walmart employee.
Yeah. There's only so much you're getting paid at Walmart. So the guy was super happy and people like received it well. They're like, holy shit, like, yo, like you're doing something great. Blah, blah, blah.
Phantom.
Yeah. So people fuck with that shit. And then he started getting healthy for a boxing match or whatever. And people started liking that. I was like, okay, like, yo, your mind is right. I think he's bipolar or something. No one's ever really confirmed it. So it's like, I don't know. But he has manic episodes like pretty consistently. So like people are like, yo, your mind's right, your spirit's right, you're doing good. I think he's really like getting back into his faith as a Muslim. So I was like, okay, cool. Like he's selling these courses to teach people like, all right, this is how you're gonna stay in shape. Like just come with me on my journey. He's doing like a 24-hour stream. Well, nonstop. I was
gonna say, I think it was a streamathon that that's why I'm seeing so much of him, because usually you see something and it dies down and then something else again. I was like, he has to be doing a streamathon.
Yeah, he's doing a subathon and it's like, but it's not like most people, I guess, nah, same shit. Like, I guess, his would be considered a streamathon because it's never ending. Like, it doesn't stop. Like, I think Kai did that shit for like a month.
Yeah, a month.
This shit was going on since
sleep
fucking...
on stream too, right?
Yeah, that's weird. That's weird to me. Because, like, not for them to do it, the niggas watching doing it. It's like, bro, like, it's 3 a.m. Go to bed. Like,
they looking out for you.
That's crazy because he can't hear you. Like, if something was, God forbid, happening in that house, you're just watching it. Like,
I know you're right.
Like, what are you screaming? Like, get up, Kai, get up! Like, bro, that's not happening. Like,
meanwhile, I be watching them scary movies.
Yeah, nah, he's there. Like, so that shit is always weird, and it's hard to not get caught slipping at some point. Like, I say this same thing like all the time. Like, people on Twitter judge people. I'm like, yo, if you let someone talk enough, they're gonna say something stupid. Like, it's just relatively impossible. If
they have stupid thoughts, like you're gonna tell who somebody is by just like
exactly. Like everybody, I'm not gonna lie, everybody at some point has something stupid to say. It's just the level of stupid. Like some people's level of stupid is like, oof. Some people's like, all right, that was just dumb as fuck. Like whatever. Like you just don't know basic math type shit. Like it's, but everybody's there. Like, so it's like it's hard to not do a never-ending stream and just be like, oh, nothing bad's gonna happen. So eventually, what was it?
Because even with Kai, something bad happened, right?
Yeah, a lot. He having a rough year. Kind of, depending on how you look at it. Like money-wise.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what the is it? I'm saying the word right? Caveat.
Caveat. Yeah, caveat. I had to think about that for a minute. I almost said caviar. Like, but nah, I get what you're saying. What happens
when you get more money, more famous. Like it's gonna soon. Where, I mean, with your podcast, they're going to be like, yeah, like, I don't know, they're going to say some stuff.
Yeah, and we haven't said, like, super stupid stuff, but I'm not going to act like I'm, like, the smartest nigga in the room. Like, I'm going to say some dumb shit. Or sometimes, like, I just be having fun. Like, depends on who your group is. Like, when I call Fresh and Fit 2 bitch-ass niggas, people going to feel some way about that. And it is what it is. Like, but, yeah, with Fousey, it was, I'm going to wrap it up quick. And we're going to get back to you.
No, you're fine.
With Fousey, it was like, I'm trying to remember the timeline because so much shit has happened, bro. It's insane. I remember. It was the fucking airport shit that started, like, the kind of downward sloping chaos.
What he did in the airport?
Bro, this nigga's wild. He was at an airport, obviously still doing the stream, and then he runs into a woman. He starts talking to her, whatever, and she's she's lit as fuck. They start getting to know each other, and then it comes down, like fast forward, that she was sex trafficked. Because she had like a specific tattoo. That's how he found out. They were showing tattoos, and he was like, "Oh, what is that?" Like, he's like, "Damn, I can't be with you because you have that tattoo. Is that your baby father?" He's like, "No, like I was sex trafficked, blah blah blah." So he's like, "Oh yeah, I sympathize with that because he's like, what was the correct word he used? I don't fucking remember. He just said he sympathized with it. And because I think he has like a sex addiction." So he's like, "Yeah, I sympathize with that." And as he's talking, he's like, "Yo, guys, like I'm gonna send you some money."
Famous, Jesus.
Yeah, he sends her like 300. Just like to help her out with her family. He gets his fan base to do it as well. But the part that looks bad, he's like, "Oh, you want to go get some snacks, whatever?" So he leaves the camera there because he doesn't want to take the camera. Takes her into a bathroom and fucks her. And then like he's bragging about it on thing, and it's like, bro, like this looks bad because you technically
You're making this up.
Nah, swear to God. I'll send you the video too after this, but like swear to God, like he's like, "Yeah, like I just fucked her." And
oh my God, that's so bad.
Yeah, the optics. That's why the optics of it is like, bro, you didn't directly pay for sex, but because she's a sex worker / been sex trafficked, it's like one could assume that her natural reaction is money, sex. Like the exchange for money equals sex. So you kind of took advantage of that, and she's lit. So while you're sober, that's always never a good look. Like so.
In the airport.
Yeah. So that's kind of started
God.
it. And I'm not gonna run through every little thing
and
because
then
it's
he
a
was
lot.
like, "I'm a sex addict too," and then he just
Serious. I think he went to therapy for that shit. Or I don't fucking know. But after that, it's been one thing after the next. Like he's been messing with this kid named Neon, little kid, 19, with Aiden, because Aiden is a part owner of Kick, so he's trying to get that Kick deal of like whatever it is. I think now he's asking like 77 million. He was supposed to sign it the day after he got arrested. But fast forward, like it's just been, anytime you watch that shit, you're like, can't get worse than this.
And then it gets worse.
Yeah, it's like, damn, bro. Like, I'm trying to explain it in the best way possible. It's just.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. You gonna have to show me it later. Cause what?
Like if he lived in New York, he would fit in. It would just be like, oh, okay, like this is just another fucking day in New York. But if you did not live in New York and you came here, you like, yo, what the fuck like is going on here? The sheer chaos of things. But every day it was just something else. Like he was in this 19-year-old's house, like content creator. And like 1 minute, he like, let's say I was just talking to you casually. Like, yeah, yo, it's really great to see you. Yo, fuck you. Like he would do that. And I was like this nigga asked him for a water bottle. He's like, "Yeah, can I get some Prime?" And he's like, yeah, I got you. He's like, "Are you good now?" He's like, yeah, man, I'm good. Saying some other stuff. And then he gets up there. He's like, "Yo, you're a stupid bitch. I fucking hate you. Da 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 da." I'm like,
oh my God.
What happened in the time from you going down the stairs to up?
Yeah,
nah, do not. I was shocked that kid didn't hit him because he spit in his direction. He spit on the floor in his direction, threw water at him.
Oh my God, it's like you're giving me like the clean version.
I think so.
Because I'm like, the spin and the what?
It was a lot, bro. Like, I mean, that little white boy didn't do anything yet because he hasn't developed that white anger he needs. So he's still young, you could tell. Because he was like 22, 25. The white rage would have came out. Probably would have fought him. But it's still dormant. Still lays dormant at 19. But nah, yeah, he's just OD. Like, fired like all of his staff. Like, just fires them live. And then the thing that kicks it off, like, to getting him arrested was that morning, and I didn't know that happened that morning. I was just, like, watching that video. He calls this fucking, I hate this guy. I don't hate him. I think he's weird, but there's this content creator called Zerka. Super asshole, super douchebag. Like, I don't know if you, like, ever seen one of those guys in high school, like, the high school jocks that are, like, just can't read above a third grade level. Like, something like that. Like, or, like, he was, like, he's like the rated R version of a Disney Channel bully. That's the basic way to explain it. Yeah. So he literally talks like a generic frat boy, like white frat boy. Mm-hmm. So he's talking to him. He's like, yeah, like I'm gonna have to check myself into hospital. He's like, what? Why? He's like, yo, I don't have my pills. I haven't like slept in 48 hours. I'm taking my pills in 48 hours. Like I've had a manic episode. I need to check myself in. He's like, I'm doing that today. So if everything had went right, he would have been in a hospital, and that would have been it. That would have been the end of it. Fortunately, he was in his hotel room, and this guy, I guess, really does not like him, and he watches his stream. He was doxing him. My bad, that's the word I was looking for. He was doxing him, like just posting his location everywhere. Like called his mom, threatened his mother, type shit. And the guy called him. He was like, basically just talking to him on the phone, re-threatening him. And Fousey's like, yeah, I'll fucking kill you. Like, whatever. I guess he just had enough. But mind you, he has not taken his meds. I slept in 48 hours. So, like, he's ramping up now. He calls the cops. He tries to tell the cops. Like, I've called the cops before. It is an exhausting process, especially if you do not know how to articulate your words. It is exhausting. Yeah. Like, bro, I remember. I'm not going to get deep into it.
Don't put the cops in a mental health crisis, please, yo.
Yeah. So he's calling them, try to get them to go to arrest the nigga. But he's not providing any logical explanations. He's just like, this guy's threatening my life. They're like, who? He's like, I don't know who. So, like, the fuck? Like there's nothing we can do if you don't. They didn't say that.
That's something you go into the police station to report.
Yeah. And the crazy thing is he has the video. Like, it's...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You provided... I cannot tell a 911 operator, like, yo, click the link right
exactly.
here. Like,
it's done. Like, you did it. Both of them... Actually, crazy part is, both of them have the video. He has the video. The other streamer put it on live. Like, he recorded himself doing this shit live. A crime live. The work was done. Like, all you have to do is just...
report it. You didn't even have to do it yourself. Have one of your assistants do it.
Yeah. Well, fired them. Fired them. So
he was
him and his bodyguard and driver, but he kind of kicked his bodyguard out for a little bit. It was weird, but so yeah, he's talking to them on the phone, and they're trying to help. They're trying to help, and he just starts screaming. He's like, "Man, he has a gun in my head right now. He has a gun in my head. He left. No, he has a gun here." It's like, and he just hangs up and gives him the name of the hotel and the room number. Hangs up. Cops come. Cops are trying to understand what the fuck is going on, and then he starts getting an attitude. Now, I've never seen cops relatively calm, so that was interesting. But I'm like, bro, they're calm right now. Like, nigga, just cut to the point. Like, you're not saying anything relevant. He's like, yeah, like, yo, I'm like one of the biggest live streamers right now. Like, I was in my hotel. This girl's about to come over. Like,
exactly, y'all. So, by the way,
like, it's like, bro, what the fuck? Like, is someone trying to kill you or not? Like, so they end up getting, one of the guys is like, I'm done here. Like, after like just it going nowhere, and he just starts ramping up. They arrest him. I don't know where he is now.
Oh, so when the police was like, they want to leave, that's when he started like...
Yeah, because one of the guys was like, I guess his bodyguard was outside. He's like, yo, can you get my bodyguard? And he's like, he's talking to somebody. He's like, yo, y'all don't do anything. Y'all don't work hard. Like, what happened to people working hard? Like, so the guy was like, what the fuck? Like, I'm done. While 3 other cops were still there trying to talk to him. So after a while, like him ramping up, they was like, yeah, fuck this. Like, let's get you in the padded rooms, buddy. And I think now he's in a mental institution. I don't know.
Oh, so he's not streaming no more?
Not that I'm aware of. I usually only see clips on TikTok. So, like, if it'll come up on my feed, I'll watch it. But I think with him, the problem is that while Fousey was doing, like, good stuff at the beginning, it's the internet. It's controlled chaos. Like, nobody wants to see positive shit for the most part. Well, they do, but chaos grows faster than some positive shit.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah, so it's like you have all these people watching, and they just want to watch a fucking car crash. They want to see how it's gonna start, and they know how it's gonna end, and it's not gonna end with you being some triumphant ass nigga. They want to see you crash, burn, and fall, because that's what they know. And that's what he gave them, unfortunately. But he'll be all right, because right now you're at the lowest of lows. Unless if he loses that deal, then he's super low. But
he kick, right?
Yeah.
How much is it?
He said he wants 77 mil. So whether he was gonna get that or not, I think he was supposed to sign it the next day. So it's like, damn, like it's a lot of money that you just gotta ponder on. But one thing people love more than a car crash, they like seeing a triumph, like people triumph and come back up. They like a good underdog story. So we'll see, but that shit was fucking crazy. So
yeah, tune in.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get on streaming and twitching and stuff.
Gotta do some crazy shit. Just start firing people, man. Like I don't know. Fire people. Fight with some content creators.
I feel like when you have an audience like that, and when I say I'm a girl, I mean like I'm doing stuff for the girls, but like
fight the girls.
No, when we have BGC, a little Zeus. No, but I feel like once you make your audience that, then your audience is that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it will never stop. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to explain it, but it's like when your audience is fully drama, when you trying to do something good, it's never gonna.
Niggas don't care. Like, yo, fuck all that shit.
Like you gotta care. I mean, you gotta think about what you're putting out there because the people who's watching is like very important. Like those are your supporters. Do you want to be supported by a bunch of people that want to see you do the most chaotic things, or
nah? That's a fact though. Like, and I think that that's a good point to make because I think that's how a lot of people. I don't know if you remember like Boot Gang and like them niggas from like early pandemic.
Oh,
I think they just fell into that trap. Like, just
and I feel like it's. Me, it's like I'm not like super worried about being like super brand safe and like, oh my god, I need, but it's like when you fall down that trap, it's hard to make money that way.
Oh yeah,
because who's gonna sponsor you? Who's gonna?
Nah, that's
like
a fucking
look a fresh
fact.
and fit.
Yeah, they
lost their monetization because who wants to sponsor that?
Yeah, which I'm
besides maybe OnlyFans or like you know what I'm saying, like
they should
keeps
get
you
an
in a
OnlyFans
circle.
deal. Yeah. Their shit was interesting because it took a while for it to happen because like they've said racist shit before. They've been misogynistic. So it's like they've been colorist. So it's like I think what pushed it over the edge was, and I didn't know until I saw it on TikTok, they were making fun of Jewish people. And I think that's what tipped it over, the scale over. And it was like, all right, you're done. Like, you're done here. Like now you're doing too much. To certain people, it's like, yeah, you're doing a lot right now. So nobody cares when you're saying anything about black people. That's just the reality of it, unfortunately. So when he went on that tirade on Abba and Preach, no one gave a fuck. Like unless you were black.
And I feel like a lot of people didn't take him serious about the black because a lot of people consider him black.
Who?
The
Myron?
Because the other one is black, right?
Yeah.
And then
the other one is I don't know. I know what you're talking about. The darker one is definitely black. He's something.
He's Ethiopian or something like that.
Yeah, something like not directly black but black. And then I get what you're saying.
He's black, but it's like
you
don't want to admit it, but
he's something. He loved them white niggas. So I saw those pictures. I was like, oh,
he would never let that hair grow out. Let me tell you.
Nah, he got like a BBL for his scalp. I saw it when he made that video of them saying like they got demonetized. I was like, something looks different here. I was like, this is a little more less surface area on your scalp. Like I can't see it no more. And I started looking. I just so happened to saw an old video. I was like, oh.
So what he got? Like he got a hair transplant? I
guess so. Or fuck, what is it called? A hair transplant. Fuck it, because there's something else you can get where they take your blood and put it in your hair, but it's the same. It's basically growing out your hair. But I was like, yeah, your hair thicker now. Like I can't see the light reflecting off that shit. Like, look at you.
Shadow.
Yeah, got money. All right, but yeah, it's that their shit is. I don't know where they're going now. Like I know they're streaming, but it seems like that was like a bulk of their fucking revenue.
I bet.
Because it usually yeah. For you to be that sad, like, cause when they got banned off TikTok, they was like, yo, fuck, like, okay, like.
Because when they got banned, I don't think YouTube was even paying that much anymore.
Really?
YouTube pay now, but. It's
oh, okay. Damn, I don't know. But yeah, so that should probably hit, and I was like, I would apologize. I was like, yo, my bad, guys. Like, come on.
It was
like,
so crazy that they got banned and demonetized, but I mean, they got demonetized. But what you call this person? Speed.
Oh, because he showed his meat. I guess they deemed that as an accident. Like,
no, that wasn't an accident. I could tell he was
I didn't feel like that was an accident.
You don't feel like it was an accident?
I do now because he looks really sad. But at that time, like, I was like, this. Listen, I've worn loosey-goosey boxers. It's like, if you worn loosey-gooseys, you know your beef is flying out. So I felt like he knew.
I'm wearing loosey-gooseys.
Yeah, like, this should just be coming out. It's like that's like when women wear the tank tops with no bra. You know you're going to sleep. Them titties is out. Like he knew better. He knew. I think, but apparently a lot of Twitch streamers have said that it's like yo, every Twitch streamer humps. I was like, y'all are just humpers. Like
no, because you know his dances emote.
Yeah, oh yeah,
like this. It's like when you see it, you're like, yo, is this not dropping like it's hot?
Nah. But I thought he did it on purpose. I just thought that was fucking crazy. Like, first of all, put some pants on while you're recording. Like, just put pants on.
I'm crying now.
Like, I don't get it.
That streaming bag.
Yeah, I'm gonna start streaming. Like, if you know what's even crazier now, NPCs. Like,
yes, on TikTok.
I saw this one on Twitter, bro. This shit was
With the glizzies?
yes. You know what I'm talking about, right? The white guy.
Hey, I was like, he know his target, or because you know what I'm saying. All you gotta do, pick a emote and do something crazy for that emote, but don't let it be like a cheap one.
Yeah,
be like a one that cost like 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 $90-$80, so then they can keep you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, so he picked a good one because it's like the hot dog. I think it costs a bit.
Oh, okay.
But it's not like super. It's not super a lot of money, but it's not super cheap. So mad people gonna buy it, little kids. So it was just that was smart. But I was just looking like like imagine like right you apply for a job. You trying to be a little.
You can't.
He's like. Look at this video right here, and then he just shows you.
That's done.
He was like Glizzies. No.
Yeah. Did you see the Which one did you see?
When the Glizzy hit 100, he was like 100 Glizzy. Okay. He was like.
There was another one. I saw that this actually literally before you got here, he went into like overdrive. I guess.
Yes, that's Glizzy overdrive.
No. It's like a one above it. So what he did after I'm not gonna act it out.
No, act it out, please. I need to see it.
Nigga was like, all right, pause. But the first one you saw was when he went to Glizzy Overdrive and he takes his hands, goes down to 7%, and it starts going crazy. I don't even know how he makes that noise, like that wok, 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 wok noise.
That's the sound I used to make to call ducks.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. But there's another one, I don't know the context of why he does it. Also, it's like a little galaxy thing flowing on the bottom.
That's a lot of money.
Okay, so that explains why he did that thing. Because what he did, he went back up, took his hands, and starts going crazy. Then he goes one hand, another hand on the balls, and starts tickling. Well, what made it funny was the nigga could not take himself seriously, so he just starts laughing and gets off screen. And he tries to come back in and do it again. He's just like, he just keeps laughing. But I was like, that shit was just fucking crazy. Cause
I'm crying.
Hey man, listen, the bag is a bag. I'm not gonna judge y'all niggas. Saying,
but it's like,
but that's crazy.
When you get that, that $5,000 at the end of the stream, or how much, or however much you made.
It's like a fake Glizzy uses.
Like, do you look at yourself? Do you be like, I wonder what's the process? Like, I got this money, but it's like
$5K a month.
No, but they get TikTok do this new thing ever since the NPCs. Like, you get the money right after the stream.
Oh, so
the day after, or the day is like less than 24 hours now. Yeah.
How much do you think they make in a day?
I know when Kai has did it, the NPC, he had made like 5K
in a 4K. Day.
Yes.
Wow. Yeah, nah. The fake sucker Glizzy for 5K a day.
Him, I probably think he made around 2-3K. But I know the thing is. It's when they post you on Twitter, and then when you come back, that's when you make the bag back. Because everybody on Twitter like, okay, let me see. This is Because
now I need to know how far you're gonna take it. Because if I don't know what the highest thing there, but I'm just gonna make it up.
I think the highest is the whale or the lion.
Okay, if I give you a lion, what are you gonna do? If the benchmark was you gobbling a glizzy, what are you gonna do when I give you a whale? And I need to know now. I don't need to know, but I need to know. I don't want to pay for it, but I do need someone to pay for that, and so I can find out.
So you can see, so you watch it and see if anybody else is gonna give him a lion.
Yeah, so he's getting the bag. So fuck it. Because what's the worst people gonna say? That? No.
Okay, so why would you do that?
The risk is are you asking me would I do it and it be successful?
No, yeah, do it and be successful. But you have to start though. You gotta start. You think you're gonna start off and everybody? I mean, you have to come up with something.
That's crazy. I got a job. That's I guess they wouldn't see it at that point if it's not successful.
Even Nicki Minaj was doing it.
She was doing a glizzy too.
No.
I'm gonna say she's old.
She was doing NPC though.
Okay. I can see that. That's.
But it was
fine.
just I feel like when celebrities do it's fun, but when us do it's sir, Indeed is up still.
If it don't work, well, once it worked.
Right there, everybody oh wow, she making it.
Yeah, it's like people starting OnlyFans. It's it's cool when it work, but if it don't work, we know you just got thrashed and bashed for nothing.
I think that hurt. I think it hurts. It's one thing to start an OnlyFans, but to start an OnlyFans and it not work, it's damn.
That shit crazy.
It really just shows y'all this for no reason,
Or damn, nobody gave a fuck. I just got ass naked and not one person clicked on this shit.
I be buying new panties and y'all didn't even care.
I had to tell one of my friends that she was she wanted to start an OnlyFans. I was like,
oh, she did.
Nah, she thought about it. I was like, I know you. I'm gonna be honest with you. you don't look like the type to be on OnlyFans. She's like, yeah, nah, I'm not gonna be like fucking or anything. I'm just gonna be like in bra and panties. I was like, why would I want to see that? I was like, I'm an adult. Like, I'm not saying I'm gonna look at yours, but I was like, who in their right mind, when I have access to porn, wants to see you in a bra and panties? Like, you're not
You know what
anybody
it
important.
is? I feel like what it is too is like you gotta. What a lot of the top OnlyFans do is they have a community.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like they feel like you know them. So then it's like, do you? I mean, I'm not trying to say. Oh God, this is so not me. But like, I'm not trying to say. But like, I hear like for guys, they like to look at people that looks like somebody they know. So when, I mean, if a girl, you know what I'm saying? People, I feel like it's just made it more local because a lot of times when you see it on, online, you look at somebody else. There's somebody far away. You know that's never gonna happen. But when it's like, oh my God, I went to high school with her.
Oh, it's like amateur porn. It's more realistic.
It's more realistic, and then that, and then I guess also they also talk back to you because those people never talk back to you. But it's so crazy. When I was in California, this girl was telling me, "Oh, she gonna." I said this girl, my lash artist.
Okay.
It was telling me she was gonna.
I just processed that. I was like, oh shit. Like,
was telling me she's gonna start an OnlyFans, and mind you, I mean, we was young, but she was like 18.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she was 18. She had just moved to where we was at, which was like Orange County, California. And she was telling me like, oh, she's gonna start one, and I was like, oh, why? Because I was just confused. Like, she's a beautiful girl. She told me she was a model, and I could see her going so far with the modeling, but the way they work in there is that this is one guy. So say you're one guy, right? Mm-hmm. You're a photographer, right?
Yeah.
What you do, you scout a lot of pretty girls, right? You would take pictures of, you make them buy like, some Shein lingerie sets or whatever, some cheap stuff, or you buy it for them.
Okay.
You take pictures of them, take some videos of them, and you manage their OnlyFans for them. And you get a big cut. And all the girls got to do is keep providing photos and stuff. That's how a lot of it works. I was like, that's low-key it's like reverse pimping some type of thing. Yeah. Like online pimping.
And why do you need them to manage it? I don't understand.
Because it's a lot of work. Like talking to the people.
Oh, yes. Okay. I did hear that. Yeah. Okay, I know what you're talking about now.
What would no one get better than another nigga?
Yeah, I wasn't thinking that. I was thinking more like
I'm so used to
they're making the content.
Like,
nah, you're good. I was thinking like they're making the content type shit and then putting it out, which I guess is still managing, I guess. But I was like, damn, it's not that much.
And he talks to them for you.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like some of them, they be needy and stuff. So he probably manage like 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh no, yeah, I would do that.
Make a good amount of money. That's crazy.
But then he probably seeing mad dicks.
But he probably saying mad freaky bum stuff.
That's wild, ayo.
Like,
ooh, I can't wait to suck your dick. Like,
and you are a whole guy. That's OD.
Nah, that's crazy. Because after a while, like, listen, I'll ignore for the bag, but there's gonna be a certain point in time I'm gonna be like, all right, yo, this is crazy. Like, I just said that to another nigga. Like, that's
what I'm saying. It's just a lot, but it's just like the way people make their money and stuff here. It's like it's so many ways.
This is what we live in America for, man. This is America. This is peak American culture. Making money doing stupid fucking shit. Not honorable stuff. We're not doctors. We're not lawyers. We're talking to random niggas and gobbling glizzies on TikTok Live. Like, that's how we make our money. That's the American dream. Like, that's the American dream. We make just enough money to afford an apartment. We're not buying homes out here. Like,
it's pretty sad though.
Yes, it is. It is. Our education is garbage.
When you take a shower, it's like, what did I do today?
Yeah, I didn't do it, so I'm all right. Like, that's all the. Oh, my bad. We got like super deep into it. Yeah, which is cool though. Like,
how long is the podcast supposed to be?
Like an hour.
Okay, I mean, we passed the hour, right?
No. We're at 43, so we're good. Okay. We're good. Usually it's an hour because that shit's gonna turn off in like an hour.
Do you cut it in?
No.
Oh, so you just post the whole thing?
Yeah. I'm gonna make clips. I'll explain after.
Okay.
I got you. But I do want to get back to real quick. What was that question I asked before we got like deep into this shit? Oh, dating, being like the creator you are.
Yeah.
How's that been? Just in general, like how is that going?
So I do not date.
Okay.
Currently, right now, just got out of a relationship. And by the way, if there's any advice you're gonna take from me, if you're in that long relationship in college, just end it. What are y'all doing?
Yeah, that's crazy.
But yeah, I had just got out of a relationship, so I want to date, but then I was just like, I don't. It's hard to trust people, and then two, I feel like my last guy was like a hater. Do you know what I'm saying? It was like, no, it was like you just I wouldn't give compliments for certain stuff that I feel like I was making accomplishments in with my TikTok. So it was just like.
Let me ask, do you feel like, I've seen some of your videos, do you feel like some of the videos maybe he was triggered? Like, all right, so I don't.
Which one?
I'm not gonna act like I sit here and remember all the captions. That's fucking crazy. But basically it's kind of like the pick me girl videos you do, and like a nigga gets in the room. You feel like maybe he's like, yo, like, does she be acting like this around the niggas? Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, nah.
Okay.
No.
I'm about to say, because I don't know, man. If you being a hater, he might look at these videos like, she acting around niggas like this, man.
Nah, I feel like
I'm so short. Oh my god, like
it wouldn't be that, but it would be like, I guess that type of hating. It would be like, say, if his friends showed him the video, like, yo, he wouldn't even like my stuff, bro. I would have begged him to like my stuff.
Damn, that's tragic.
Or to watch my videos, like, you know what I'm saying, like stuff like that.
Just get like his opinion type shit.
That not even like just like it. You don't even gotta comment on it. Just like
that helps with the algorithm. It's like, okay, like your followers are liking it fast.
And it was definitely when I was posting myself on IG because I was trying to grow my IG. Then I was like, but you know, and then it's like my girls, people that don't even know me, sharing it, liking it. It makes you literally like reanalyze your relationships. Yeah. Then two, sometimes I'll be throwing little subs at him. I'm not gonna lie, in my videos. But I'll show it to him and be like, oh, like, watch this one. Yeah. Because I'm thinking, like, because I do that, like, a lot of the videos I do, I have subs to my little friends and stuff.
Okay. I was wondering that. I'm
so, like, that's why some of the stuff, it seems so random. Yeah. And it's funny, but it's like, it really had happened. And so my friend's like, why would you add that in the video? Yeah. And then it's like an Easter egg for them. Okay. It's like, you know what I'm saying? That's how I started making videos. It wasn't really for nobody else. It was just. Yeah. So it had Easter eggs in them, and so I think that encourages my friends to watch my videos more and stuff because it's like something for them, like, you know. But he wasn't, and then two, I said two, and three, like his friends would show him the video and stuff and be like, yo, like my girlfriend sent me this video of your girl, like she is so funny, she can't stop laughing at her, da-da-da. He'd be like, LOL, yeah, she get it from me.
Damn. That's tragic. How about, yo, if you so fucking funny, then start your own fucking TikTok. Like damn, nigga. Like,
or be like, yo, my friends keep showing me your videos and shit. Like, that be pissing me off. I be like, is that supposed to be a compliment? Like,
yeah. Like, it's kind of fire. Like,
I don't date because I'm just nervous of that energy. I don't want that around me. Because I feel like ever since I stopped talking to him, like, I'm not trying to say he was bad luck, but it was just like life been lit type of stuff.
I mean, yeah, it's.
I just feel like I let go of energy. Like, I'm just thrilled to.
And you're newly single, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so that's it's like you're newly single. You've been in something that's basically considered like low vibes, bad energy overall.
I was like, what was I hanging on for? It was just it didn't make no sense.
But I mean, I don't think. I don't think that's like an approach to take. Like, I wouldn't look at dating like that. I mean, like, listen, dating's gonna be hard. I'm not about to sit here and act like it's fucking easy. You're gonna meet people you are gonna get on your fucking nerves. Like, people are gonna lie. I think, like, as I've dated and like I was in a toxic situation in college, like I've told the story in the podcast before, but it was like when I first started dating, one of the things I noticed was I was like, yo, I'm meeting the same person
in different fonts.
Yeah, and it was like just the same bullshit, just over and over and over again. Were you
choosing them or were they choosing you?
I was choosing them. So I started to look at myself and I was like, all right, something got to change here. And I noticed little things that I used to like just do and like. Like, I used to like to argue. Like, not directly argue, but I would like just let it keep going. Yeah. But now I was like, all right, bro, this shit is really annoying and it's not fun. Like, so I would start changing who I am as a person, grow, like put myself in different environments, create new hobbies. Like, I like going to museums. As you can fucking see, I like plants type shit. Like, okay. So just like changing who I was got me to meet different women. And I've said now, like, I was like, while I'm not in a relationship, dating has been better because now I feel like this is how people naturally date, where it's like you meet someone, you like them, it doesn't.
It's not like you on Hinge or anything.
Nah, I was on Hinge. But even then, like, it's just like I meet somebody and then it's like, it's not a toxic situation, or it's just more like, hey, you know, I met you while you're a nice person. I don't feel the chemistry here. That's it. There's no oh my God, you fucking lied to me type shit. It's
I
just
feel what you're saying.
and
So
I think,
you're mature.
yeah, like dating's just more
Me, I'm
mature
jealous.
now. So, but I think once you find that instead, like once you move on from that situation, I think you'll realize, yo, there's a lot of dudes out there that think that shit is fire. Like it's like the content you make is
Oh no,
OD
definitely.
funny.
I get a lot of them in my DMs, but it's just like I don't want no clout chaser either. Like, get your own shit. Where you over here?
Yeah, that's
Now,
different.
it's like
yeah.
sometimes I just don't like the way people approach me. Like, oh, tell me a joke.
Oh,
Who
that's
are
crazy.
you?
Yeah.
That's crazy, right? Because I be thinking like maybe I'm too mean. They be like, tell me a
Yeah.
joke, or like, so you funny? Are you funny? I heard. So tell me something funny. Who you?
Nah, it's kind of crazy. Like,
Like, tell me
especially when you're a
voice
funny
note,
person.
Like, yo,
like,
you know who you look like. I look like a certain actress, Dominique Fishback, and I guess he thought I was her, the girl from Swarm, and he.
I'm gonna look that up later.
Yeah, he thought I was her or something, and he sent a whole voice note just saying, "Yeah, like I'm gonna be in New York this so and so day, so let me." Just like, just so bright, so arrogant, kind of.
Yeah.
Like I don't even know you.
Yeah.
And then other ones just be like little high school boys and everything. I don't even.
Okay.
I don't even entertain those, but.
Yeah, I can see how dating for you from a woman to a man perspective is different. It's like,
Cause you know what I'm saying. A lot of men would love so many women in their DMs. Cause if they, if they went through all of them, who would care?
yeah, versus
me,
it's a double standard. Yeah, unless you just don't give a fuck about the double standard. But even then, it's like niggas are more weird than women. So you have to deal with like a Russian roulette. It's like, listen, like even keep it a buck, like. What the fuck? Keep it a buck. Like even coming here, you don't fucking know me. Like I could be a fucking nutcase. So like that's a risk in itself. Which I should have told you. I was like, if you want to bring people, that's cool.
I could have brought here people here.
Yeah, I forgot. Because we postponed and like did all the stuff.
Dang, I would have had my girls up here.
Yeah, I would, especially with women more. I tell them like,
place out.
yeah, I mean, don't touch my plants. We cool. But nah, yeah, like I try to be considerate. Like, all right, yo, like. You don't fucking know me, and we're in my apartment. And while bedside's better, like a lot of people don't know that until they get here. They're like, "Oh shit!" Like it's gentrified as fuck now. So, but
this used to be the hood. That's so crazy. You grew up around here?
Huh? No. We're gonna say.
No.
Oh no, you grew up. No.
Where you grew up in?
Long Island. So.
Oh, so you don't get it.
No, I know. My uncle lived there. This is my uncle's apartment.
Oh, because this I grew up around here. That's why this place used to be real hood.
Fucking every time we used to come here, my dad would be like, "Yo, don't fucking move. Like, stay close to me." My one of my family friends, like peak pandemic, he was giving us like mad equipment and stuff like that. You just drop it off. And he's like, "Yo, I remember I got stabbed down the block." I was like, "What the fuck?" Like,
it used to come up. It used to be. I remember when people used to be afraid to get the. I mean, I don't remember this because I was young, but I remember people tell stories about how they would be afraid to get the new shoes that came out because you would get robbed for them coming off the train station.
That's great. I've never experienced anything like that. Like,
no, me neither. No,
like
you would never. I mean, not especially right now. But
nah.
Brownsville's not even that bad either. So
yeah, I'd be in Brownsville just to get a haircut. I'll just go back home. Like,
I mean, it's better now, but it's like at what cost?
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like it's kind of like that here, but we still have like a lot of black-owned businesses, which is fire.
That's what I love about this area.
Yeah, like I love.
It's
my
like a black
shop.
bougie area, kind of, because it was like we got gentrified, but like we did it. Like it was just more like black bourgeoisie people that came in.
Yeah, I fuck with it though. I'll take that because there's some white people that are moving in. These niggas is annoying, bro. Like I'd be like the most angriest, bitchiest person. More because like there was some white people that were here before. They're cool. They don't do shit. The new whites that moved in here, 2-3 o'clock in the morning, they up making noise. I'm like, hey, whoa, nigga, we sleeping. Like, you done fucked up the whole code over here because I sleep in the living room sometimes. I don't got AC in the back there. I'm not doing that. So I be knocked out in here, and I'm like, who the fuck is talking? Like, mad loud. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, yo, when did y'all get here? This new batch of whites. I like the old whites.
I like the hippie ones.
I think those be the ones that talking at 2-3 in the morning. I like the corporate whites because they shut the fuck up.
I think the corporate. I don't know. I live in Brownsville. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really be seeing.
The corporate whites here, they shut the fuck up. I don't see you see them in the day when it's light outside. It's a little dark.
Because they gotta work tomorrow, 9 to 5.
Yep. Weekends you kind of see them, but you don't. You definitely don't see them in the winter. Nobody really
Those
be
be the
outside.
interns.
Yeah, so niggas be chilling, and they all got fucking families. Like, so I'd be like, yo, where did y'all come from? Like, the drinkers. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, take that shit over there, man. I'm trying to fucking sleep. Just chatting. Like, this is one guy. I think he's like a heroin addict. I'm not gonna put that on his jacket, but I think he's a heroin addict.
He
kind of weird though. Like,
what he do?
It's hard to explain. He just be doing weird shit. Like,
What's weird?
Like he'll talk and like he'll like say some stuff, and you be talking to him. You're like, what? Like, he be like, yeah, like I just found like these pennies somewhere. Like, like how'd you get from pennies to the supermarket? Like, what are you talking about?
Funny.
Like,
he real.
but they're a little interesting because I remember
Shout
they
out to
walked
my
by.
son.
Shout out to him. Like, he quiet. He just might be on heroin. I don't know yet though. I'm gonna study that and figure that out. But I forgot what I was talking about again.
All right, heroin is one of those those drugs. Like once you start, a lot of people can't stop.
Yeah, man. I used to be on that shit, yo. Shit crazy. I'm joking.
I was saying, no, you wasn't.
I haven't even I smoked once in my life, and I was like, yeah, we're done here. Like, so we're almost at an hour in, and I still want to get to know you a little bit more. I do like this episode though. I will say that.
Yeah,
a lot of times,
me as a little host. I bring a little feminine vibe to this place.
Pull up more than.
So it's so male in here. Like, I'm just letting you guys know it's so male.
It is. But now, pull up more, man. Like I said, after this, once you come once, you're a friend of the show. So I tell everybody the same thing. Like, whenever you want to come through, just let me fucking know. But we do record on Tuesdays. Mm-hmm. So I ain't going to be accommodating that much anymore.
No.
After a while, I'm like, all right, nigga. Like,
I thought you just said I was a celebrity.
You a celebrity, but like, I got shit to do on the weekends. Like, nah, yeah. So I kind of wanted to get an idea, and you alluded to it. Like, this was just something you were doing. Like how you were making the content. You were kind of like throwing like little Easter eggs to your friends and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. What made you want to start making these like videos? It was just you were bored.
Okay, so I started on YouTube. People don't know that.
Yeah.
That was my claim to fame. I started on YouTube, and I had like a horrible roommate story, right?
Okay.
You know, that was during 2020, during the pandemic. And I was, people had time for long form content back then. Yeah. But then, like, I didn't know what to do for YouTube. I just only knew about story times. Didn't know what else to do. I didn't know how else to be funny. Like, for mad long. Like, I didn't know how to be myself on the camera. So when TikTok came, I was just watching a while, and I was like, I want to do some skits or whatever. So I was trying to I was just making videos and waiting for them to hit off. Then some would, and then some wouldn't. And it was only until 2021 I did one with the accent challenge or something. Okay. Because I was going to school in California, and one thing, like, I'd be like, hey, and I'd be talking to somebody, and they'd be like, oh my God, you're from New York, right? Yeah. And it'd be like literally so annoying. So when I came back home during like 2021 during the summer, I had made one of them accent voices, like when you think your New York accent is gone because you've been to California. Oh, okay. And that took off. And as soon as that took off, I don't know what happened, but it was just like the next day I wanted to make a skit, and I made a skit that took off. I made another skit I don't know who that girl was making videos every day, but I made another video, just skit after skit after skit. And that was like my thing. It was just like school had started in August and stuff. Okay, so I went back, and then it slowed down. But the reason why I feel like I'm so lit this year, or because last year is when I finished school. Okay. So like last year is when I graduated, and then during that time where I didn't have no job, was when I was making skits after skit after skit. And then, when you get to put more, time where, an effort in a certain place where now my video's doing better stuff. But I feel like I always knew I was going to be a comedian. I always knew that. Like, I feel like there's some people that are online funny, and there's some people that are like behind the scenes funny. And I feel like I'm both, but I feel like being on screen funny is way harder. I'm not going to lie. Because you have to have the comedic timing right. Like, if I said something funny right now, you're going to laugh. If you don't laugh. Then I know to tweak it. I would never know. I could be talking about some sick stuff, and I think it's mad funny, and then I put it on screen. I'm like, what the hell is she talking about? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I never thought I was that type of funny. I thought I was just like personable funny. I'm over here.
Nah, I get that. I get what you're saying, because like it's like the same thing with the podcast. It's like everybody has been there where they're talking with their friends, and it's just like the conversation immaculate, and they're like, Yo, we gotta start a podcast, bro.
God.
And it's like,
never had that.
it's just not fucking realistic. And this is coming from someone who's just still learning and growing. But it's like, nigga, the conversations you have with your fucking friends, they're not that funny. It's a lot of inside jokes. It's a lot of times you know
inside
niggas.
jokes. People you know, like, it needs a lot of background context. Like,
exactly.
if I gave you a random conversation or a random topic, could you make that funny?
Exactly. So, and that's hard. Like, sometimes we're not the funniest niggas. Like, we're funny sometimes, but I'm like, bro, the conversation you're having is more important than being funny. At least when you're doing a podcast, because it's like, niggas don't know you. Like, they're not attached to you. There's nothing there for them to be like, yeah, I've seen this guy so long. I get that joke. Like, nigga, but when you have a relevant conversation that someone can remotely relate to or get engaged and be like, oh, okay, like, I'm locked in what you're saying.
Yes, and I have, like, relatable points or, like,
so everybody shouldn't start a podcast.
Stuff.
So that's it. No, so everybody shouldn't start a podcast. Just dub that shit. Like, it's hard. It's hard to fucking talk for an hour.
Yes.
Like,
y'all heard that? Not everybody need to start a podcast.
Yeah, and sometimes we don't. Like,
yes,
sometimes we say stupid shit.
If you're male, I'm not saying you don't. Listen.
Don't do it. Like, don't do it. Don't start the podcast.
So many podcasts that's being started, like,
because it's simple, it's easy. The money was there. It's no longer anymore because, like everything else, once the market becomes saturated, yeah, it's done. So now it's like you're not in the 1%. That's not happening.
You see that Bobby Girls podcast?
Yeah, I think she didn't put out any episodes like the last 2 weeks though, which is weird.
I thought it was that whole drama with Drake and Lil Yachty.
Yeah, but damn, like that's enough to stop you? Like, like damn, nigga, like keep trying. Like
she said this too much.
Yeah, like
and she went right back to being a mom.
That's crazy. Like that was enough. I was like, all right, cool.
But
man.
I can never judge because you don't never know how much pressure that is.
Oh no, that's a lot. Like people thinking you done fucking cheat on your husband. I think
for me, if I was to get lit, you see how like I had my little male mishap. Like I had met people outside, and you know, like I was looking a bum, and then you know I met other people, and they were a little aggressive. But I knew how to overcome it. When you be able to go through the stages of like fame and stuff, it's like okay, go. So if I blow up overnight tomorrow, I'll probably be okay.
Hopefully,
but, hopefully.
I don't know. You might go into C-Town, but all right, what the fuck, nigga, like. Bro, this shit says $5.95. Do you not know who I am? Like, give me a fucking discount. I don't know.
One time because
see?
Why? No, let me see what. C-Town do this thing where the prices be wrong when they scan it.
Oh.
But they think since everybody got Eat Better Tonight cards that you're not gonna say nothing.
Nah, you still gotta say something.
Why would the cream cheese be $6 and the other one that's the same size?
What fucking cream cheese are you buying?
That's what I'm saying.
That's some creme cheese.
And the one that's bigger than it, because I got the small one, is $4. I said, make it make sense. So she was like, what you want to do? I was like, are you? Like,
they don't do that at Wegmans. They don't do that at Wegmans.
I was twitching the eye because I'm like, I spend good money here. I don't even spend EBT. Like, not saying nothing wrong with EBT. I spend good,
I kind of wish I had EBT.
hard working money. You gotta get a little sibling because they be giving it to the kids ever since the pandemic. Ooh. And they renew it every summer. It's crazy.
Smart. I'm going to do that. Figure that out.
But I feel like with her, she just blew up overnight, and it's just very intense.
Yeah. No,
like sometimes I wonder how Ice Spice is too, because she kind of blew up overnight too.
It's hard to say if they blew up overnight because when we look at it, it's like if you don't know who somebody is. Okay,
Ice Spice, no, maybe not blew up overnight, because she did.
Because even think about it with you, it's like people might know you in sectors, but the overall mass doesn't know you. So to them, it's like you blew up overnight, but you're like, no, nigga, like, what the fuck you talking about? Like, yeah, I had 10K this day, then I had 20K, and then fucking 100K, and then so on and so forth. You're like, no, like, don't do that.
Bobby,
like,
wasn't it kind of like that overnight?
Nah, because she had a following on TikTok. She was like she had that satire voice she uses, making the mom TikToks. So those were blowing up. And then she started a podcast. I don't know why she did. That was never clear. But how she got Drake was like, she paid someone like, she was like, yo, like, I'll give you someone $800 so they can like,
I seen that, but
wow. Nah, she had a following prior to that.
So
like,
she not new to this. She true to this.
No, that's why I'm like, it's a little odd that she hasn't, and she signed to like an agency like WMG or something like that. So like, it's a little weird that she didn't put an episode, or at least I haven't heard of it yet.
Dang, they be signing these white people like this.
It'd
be hard for some others to get signed, but you know, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, her shit happened fast. How do you spell Bobby? B-O-I-E. Oh, I got it. I just want to see if she put out some new shit. but it doesn't look like she did. Nah, yeah, the last one was Tiger. That was 2 weeks ago.
Oh, she did Tiger?
Yeah, that shit was awkward.
It was bad?
It's just awkward. Like, I think her podcast heavily relies on
the other person talking. And if you don't have that personality, it's hard.
Yeah, so it's like if like Yachty's was weird because that nigga looked like he was trying too hard. But Yachty has personality though. But it looked like he was trying too hard. Like he was trying to double back on what Drake did, and it was just like, bro.
I don't think I watched the Drake one. That's why.
Oh yeah, if you watch the Drake one and then watch Yachty's, it looks like he's doing what Drake did.
I enjoyed it. I was like, I didn't know he had so much personality. Oh, my phone was speaking.
I wasn't feeling it. I was just like, fuck, did I just close my entire... No, I did not. I was about to be tight.
You respect him more, too, because he was like, he has an all-woman crew. That was dope to me.
A who?
All-woman crew.
Oh, okay. I did not see that.
He said that in the podcast. He was like, he loved women, like, all his whole crew.
I didn't watch the whole thing. I turned that shit off. Like, I was like, this shit boring, nigga. I'm done. Like, fuck this. Like, I was like, man, get this shit off my fucking screen. Like, but, yeah, I don't know. That's interesting. All right. Last thing. We're at an hour.
Yeah,
what's
bad,
next?
Y'all. You know, I'm a little celebrity, so they had to.
Yeah, we had to go a little extra 5 minutes.
No, regular.
I got paid for it. Like when celebrities do shows at like the Barclays type shit, go over time. They got paid for that. I got paid for that too. So electric bill.
Oh.
Yeah, electric bill running up. What's next for you in your career in this content space? Like, what is your ultimate goal?
Oh, gee, I thought you never asked, but I'd love TikTok, and I'm gonna always be with TikTok and have that, you know. I mean, now they're paying too, so it's like...
Yeah.
But I also want to move to YouTube. I do like the whole AMP thing. Mm-hmm. But I feel like sometimes it's, you know, AMPs?
Yeah,
I feel like it's not catered for girls or like the days of the gays, you know what I'm saying? So
okay.
I would love to do like a girl content creator house or something like that, or even because so I want to start with reaction videos and stuff on my YouTube. I'm really trying to grow that out, but I just feel like we need a spot for us, because every time I look at those sites and I try and I enjoy it, it just feels like it's not something I would like. You know, like how a lot of people like bond over like a Nicki Minaj. I can't bond over like in those people because the fan base is just not. You know?
Yeah, everything's gonna be from the perspective of a dude.
Yes,
so.
and it's like, and it just gives like so like manly-ish. Sometimes it's just like energy drinks.
Yeah, I get it.
Ex-porn stars and doing outrageous things that are like not really funny, kind of mean and disrespectful. But if I had like a little girls' room, like a little girls' locker room or something where it's like, you know, the days. I
want to be in that locker room. And
I feel like, I mean, if men want to come and like laugh and watch our stuff, I love the support. But I mean, you know who my audience is.
Yeah, your main demo is going to be women, LGBTQ. So yeah, I think definitely that sounds fire.
Actually, I feel like that's my page already, but I just so many, and I love it. Like so many males mess with me. Mm-hmm. Not mess with me. I should say fuck with me.
Nah,
so many males fuck with me. To the point where I'm like, oh yeah, like it's solid. Like it's not like in a weird social relationship, but it's like, oh, like she's actually funny. So I feel like they would enjoy it over there too. Like I'm just over general funny, but I feel like that's not just targeted towards like little kids. You know what I'm saying? That's
okay.
In puberty.
I fuck with that. I hope you do that. Like
I'm trying to do that.
I'm gonna put you on a timeline. If I don't see the girl version of AMP,
one of these mics. That's what he need to do.
We could figure that out too. But if I don't see the girl version of AMP,
my audio, he got this set up. Like I was in here, I said, let me get him on Zoom.
Yeah, apartment turned into podcast studio. That's how we do it, man. But I'm expecting to see that by the end of 2024. So that's a year.
2023. Don't even give me that much time.
My bad. Y'all heard it from me. Y'all heard it from here. End of 2023. We're gonna see. I don't know what to call it. It doesn't really matter. I'm not making a name anyway. But
who would you like to see on it if it was any other girl creators that you? Because that's what's been the hard part for me.
It has to be New York based.
It doesn't have to, but I would hope so, because it's like, no offense, but I can't have nobody too far away. Like,
yeah, unless they move here.
That's what I'm saying. But like, it would have to be worth it for them, which is why I'm like trying to grow my YouTube.
I know content creators. I was thinking like one person I've been watching lately is the girl with the kid, like the random man from Atlanta.
Her.
Yeah, I really enjoy her videos, but like if they're not in New York, that's not going to be realistic. I'm trying to think of a New York I don't know a lot of New York content creators. Now I think about it.
fair. Like,
I don't get the baby on the podcast.
That's not like, that's not about the random man. Melena, how do you feel about that? That was crazy to me. That whole wolf.
He just needs to shut the fuck up. The random man from Atlanta. He would have been fine if he never spoke.
Did you see the video of how they met?
Yeah. I do remember. What do you want me to say? Like, it's like, be fucking for real.
He was in my car and I was scared. I was like, girl.
Be fucking for real. But
that's why you have to stick to your no. Be bougie. Be I already told you no last week.
Just, she's a girl from a small town in a big city. Once she said where she was from, I was like, I get it.
But you gotta have that much audacity. Like that random man from Atlanta. That's how you really make it through roster. Life.
I seen all of them. Ooh, turned off. I knew that was gonna happen.
Sorry. I should have.
But I'm gonna leave it at this. Hey, all 7 of them was fire. I saw them. I was like, damn, like 7 for 7. Like, not one of them was bad looking. Not one of them was beautiful women. But
yeah, different colors too, flavors.
Yeah. Ooh. I was like, God, damn, it's building a basketball team. But yeah, let me wrap it up here, guys, because the light just turned off. Like I said, you're a friend of the show now, so anytime you want to pull through, just hit me up. Let me know. Obviously, I'll hit you up too. We can always connect again. Thank you for not thank you for having you, but thank you for coming. And
of course.
I'm trying to think. Amro, like I said, guys, Amro is coming back. We're gonna hopefully get some stories about how he built his pyramid in Cairo. And I saw he rode a camel there, so he was doing a lot out there, man. It's gonna be pretty good. But I'm excited to have my guy back. I definitely missed him. As always, thank you guys for listening. Like, share, and subscribe. Bye.